Good evening, Speed Game, or not Speed Gaming. This is ALTTPR League channel. We got an open match today. I'm Vextifer. I'm joined by Norse Maddie. We've got an open match, Fad Keys, in the Desert Palace division. Who we got today, Maddie?
Well, today we've got Bibi representing the Flying Cabbages, and he will be playing a Palmenkott, who is representing Gänget från Dödskalleskogen.
I commend your pronunciation. I didn't even want to try.
I think it's at least 75% correct. So,
So this is the Sunday, the final day of Fad Keys, before the next week. So this is week 2.
Yep, both these teams had played their first match earlier. The Flying Cabbages took it. Gänget is looking for their first win of the league season.
All right, looks like we're getting ready here to start up in just a few seconds. So, Fad Keys, for anyone that's not aware, Fad Keys is faux all dungeons key sanity. And so we'll be clearing all the dungeons. We'll be searching for big keys and small keys all over the place. The only real difference between just normal all dungeons key sanity modes and Fad Keys is that the Castle Tower keys are vanilla, so they're in Castle Tower. So no searching for Castle Tower keys.
And to start, we got a split. Palmenkott going Uncle, and Bibi is doing the Sank start into Lost Woods.
Yeah, we're not going to be looking for bombs today, though. We're going to just kill this pickle, do the tier 1 tree pull on Bibi's side as well. Everyone's got plenty of bombs. We have refreshable bombs all game.
The bomb hunt was easy today.
Yeah, so we're going to get a lumberjack check right away. Just a red rupee on the Uncle. And a map on the lumberjack, so probably not getting that one.
I don't think so.
Still killing Aga, not getting that. Aga could very well still be your Dark World access. That seems to happen a lot in Fad Keys because of the way the logic gets put together, since you have, as soon as you get Lamp and a way to get into Castle Tower, those keys just become in logic. And so...
yeah, we get our first small key of the match to Turtle Rock. Won't be immediately useful, but will definitely come in handy later.
Yeah, we're gonna need at least 3 of those, 4 if we need Lava Chest. GT keys have some good logical implications once we find out what our pendants and crystals are. 4 of those to unlock the entirety of the basement of GT.
They are definitely gonna hope they don't need that, but
good bomb strats from Palmenkott. So yeah, this is being able to get so many bombs so early. This could be a pretty spicy play going into Castle Tower right away. Although we didn't get anything from the first chest, and the rest of these chests are not actually in logic until we find the Hyrule Castle small key.
Bibi gonna give us the CAC checks here while Palmenkott goes through escape.
This has been a pretty smooth bomb escape so far, though.
Yeah, this is nice.
Very smooth. Probably double pot the guard and call it good.
Bibi did get the boots over there.
Yeah, that's a good place for boots. I'm very happy for our runners to have boots early in the game. So just as a note, neither of our runners are running timers right now, and so we're kind of trying to work on that. See if we can come up with cobble something together. But if not, the runners are in sync, so they're at the same time, and we'll try to keep you posted on where they actually are. We're about 3.5 minutes in right now. Those rupees are going to be useful, but unfortunately, the bomb escape not really providing any kind of out of sequence progression or anything really fun like that.
Yeah, no value really for Palmenkott unless he needs an early Zora play, in which case he should have more money for that.
Yep, and it looks like we found a mushroom and a red boomerang in the well, so that's good. All right, so Chicken Hut, and then Kakariko giving us a couple of keys. There's a pod key, your first one, I think. Give us some keys. No weapons, other than bombs still.
Now, Bibi doesn't quite have enough rupees for Bottle Merchant, and has so far passed it up. I think looking for more rupees here from these other checks.
Yeah, you probably do that before you drop into the well. We're only 10 rupees off. You probably drop into the well and just get your other rupees after you check the tavern. Or you just leave it for later.
Yeah, because you'll probably come back at some point.
Yeah, it looks like we're just going to leave it for later. Now, Palmenkott will be able to check that. Palmenkott also discovered that the tier, I believe it's the tier 2 tree pole, is red rupees. So 100 rupees on the tier 2 tree pole. And the boots giving us access to our first big key of the game, which is the GT big key. So we're not searching for that thing.
All right.
That's a really nice find early, because that thing can be literally any check in the game except for the climb of GT.
Yeah, so Palmenkott now following. He's going to get his boots, his keys, and follow Bibi here.
Yep, blind check in the race game. In key sanity modes, I kind of like this. There's just so many checks that you would want to grab, and we're actually going to want to grab the 20 rupees even, especially from Bibi's side. Like, even money is very worth right now.
Yeah, especially if you've already blind checked it.
I think we're going to go up and do battle magic right now after getting those rupees. Yeah. So this is a little slow, not having had the rupees. Palenkott's going to be able to check it right away and kind of make up for some of that time he spent doing the bomb escape. And even then, that bomb escape was very smooth. So it really didn't lose him as much time as if you're, struggling with that. We also got the red cane out of the well, looks like. Our tracker today is Irritable Penguin. So thanks to Penguin for tracking this race for us. All right, I think we're gonna go down to South Shore. Probably maybe check the dam. Yeah, gonna check the dam and then go to South Shore most likely, unless we decide to head over to Agina. But likely just South Shore after this.
Yeah, I mean the boots make Agina a little bit faster to get to, but without the ability to do anything else in that area, it does make sense to kind of try to put Agina off a little bit still.
Yeah, if you had the book, you might want to go over there just to check the ledge, because you can actually get that. But for now, it's only one check. And we're still quite a ways away from any sort of thinking about Dark World access, because we have literally no component. Another big key is the Sunken Treasure. The Desert Big Key. Appropriate for the Desert Palace division.
All right, we're gonna do some bomb Moldorm, I think.
Yep, makes sense. Worst comes to worst, we got a red cane. Oh, we don't have any magic though.
Yeah, it doesn't. You can't use it without any magic, so it's just gonna have to rely on these bombs.
Oh wow!
All right, well,
it's done.
They took each other out, but yes, they're all dead.
Another big key. We get the big key Skullwoods. Always nice to have before you go into Skullwoods.
That's a check you often have to come back to.
Yep, and the hook shot.
Hook shot's nice.
Yeah, so Palenkott's it's just on Bibi's heels here, but having also already done the front of escape, which
Yeah, we could see Bibi do that at some point and, give that time back.
Now we'll see. We probably won't see a water walk or anything from maybe to Hobo. So taking a death on the way to Ice Rod Cave.
Yeah, we'll see if Bibi decides to come all the way back for that, or just decide to skip it for now.
Yeah, we'll see. There's not much left, right? We've got Eastern Palace and Saha, and Bibi has Front of Escape, which is apparently where we're going now. So yeah, this could be pretty huge for Palmenkott to pull ahead. And Palmenkott does have the red cane. Oh, Palmenkott's also going to go over to Gina.
Okay.
Like, again, with the boots, it's not so bad. We're going to go check the ledge just to see if we need to go over there later. Just a red rupee.
Yeah, so if Bibi decides to do the Front of Escape, does not have enough bombs to actually get through it. You could use the cane to kill one of the guards.
It probably should have. Probably should pull the tree and then kill a guard and then pull the tree again so we can get the bombs out of the tree pull.
Yeah, if you do it perfectly, you need 5 bombs to get through the 3 guards, 2 blue and 1 green. Then you can use the pots to kill the final ball and chain guard.
Yeah, looks like we're gonna farm a little bit of magic and try to do it with the red cane, but I don't know. I think I would have tried to farm some bombs out of the tree real quick just to make sure I had enough bombs. But the red cane will get us there anyways, so this is fine. All right, so Palmenkott didn't get anything good out of Vagina. It's gonna red cane the mini Moldorms.
Yeah, Palmenkott wants to hold on to his bombs. He doesn't have very many left.
Yeah, I don't think we got any out of Moldorm Cave either. We got some money. We'll see if we get a water walk over to Zora from Palmenkott. We've got all the money we need for the rest of the seed. So
yeah, he will be able to get Zora. Without the Moon Pearl, he will not be able to get into Waterfall Cave unless he can figure out a way to water walk there.
He could, you probably leave Hobo here and actually water walk over to the Waterfall Cave. That's probably what you do in this situation if you're gonna water walk to Zora. But we don't even have logical access to Zora, so I don't know if it's worth it.
I think logically, we're just going to be down to
Saha and Eastern.
Yeah.
Yep, Saha and Eastern. After Ice Rod, which is, heart piece. So we are going to get a water walk here. I think this makes sense. You probably do go ahead and pay Zora if you have 800 rupees. But I think you probably water walk into the cave or into the waterfall instead of exactly what Palenkott's gonna do. Yep, so we get 2 checks here, unless one of them is a heart piece and gives us a heart, and then we have to go.
Oh, well.
Speak of the devil.
That is the danger of doing this.
Okay, can't grab that. Yeah, so funny story, in entrance modes, that can be really bad if you fake flipper into like Ice Palace and get like to the Ice Tea Room or something and then get a heart piece. Then you're suddenly swimming in the back of Ice Palace. It's not a good look. All right, so nothing on the ledge. We are gonna get some new checks from Bibi as well over at Saha's Closet. This makes sense for Bibi because Bibi only has Ice Rod Cave walking all the way over there. That death kind of says it, or forget it. Green Pendant information, Thieves Town from Saha.
Yeah, Bibi also has a Gina. So 2 kind of out of the way checks. Decided to go over here. Makes sense still.
The Quake, the big key to Eastern Palace, and a map. I would not be surprised if there's a bow in Eastern. Well, maybe not. There's something in Eastern.
There's definitely something here. Whether it's a bow or something else that gives us access elsewhere.
Some sort of progressions in Eastern Palace. Both runners funneled into this pretty quick.
Oh yeah, Bibi's Palmenkott's gonna turn in this mushroom again. I think it's
That's
out of
smart.
logic, but always good to turn that thing in. It's not hard with that fake flipper there right by Link's house.
Yeah, I mean, it being out of logic still, I might save it just because I already have the red cane and I can fake powder later for the magic bat check if I need it, or if it makes sense. But no harm turning it in. Probably not worried too much about the logic right now of the front of the escape. Just a heart piece. We get a map Desert Palace. I think that's map of Eastern, map of Desert so far. So
yes, and then with the new update, we will know whether a dungeon is a pendant or crystal when we are inside of it if we have the map in this mode.
Yeah, so we don't actually have the map of Eastern.
We don't have the map of Eastern, but if we did, there'd be a P or a C on the left-hand side of the magic meter, and it would tell us which one it is.
Yeah, so Palmenkott did check the bonk rocks. Since we did get boost, we do have that check as well. We were forgetting about. They're gonna go get bombs. Gonna pull, run, pull, bombs. Gonna check Lumberjack first, and then do a tier 1 tree pull, I'm sure.
Well, there's the book in Eastern.
Oh, good. We have the Desert Big Key. No fire,
Yeah.
but we do have all the other checks in Desert.
No fire, no glove, and really no weapon. So a long ways away from considering Landmo, but everything else there could be another double dip of that dungeon as well.
The heart container on Hylia Island. We're gonna go ahead and buy bombs. We've got the money actually from Palmenkott to cover the rest of the game, having already played Zora. So.
Oh yeah, our tracker Irritable Penguin pointing out we don't have the small key to Desert either.
We do not.
So only the boot, only the torch, the map chest, and the big chest will be available.
Yep, but it looks like that's gonna be our answer. At least logically. We'll see what we get out of the vanilla big key chest after, hopefully after Bibi makes it. Probably gonna have to do this the long way and kill all the enemies.
Yeah, it seems like he's come to that determination.
Now we got hearts.
Now you can use a pot here on the.
Yeah.
But he's just gonna damage it.
We made it happen.
That was
half
good.
magic.
nice.
Half magic is a good consolation prize for that room. All right, so I think we're gonna get probably Agina into Desert, or Desert into Agina from Bibi with that book.
Yeah, I might check Agina first just because it might have something you need in Desert, just in case. But either way, we'll be fine here.
Yeah, the only thing we could get is, I guess, the small key, because there's no way it has both fire and the small key. Although
Right,
one or the other does mean that something's probably in Desert. I imagine we get a glove with that, a glove or the flute. I think with the hook shot that gives us East Death Mountain. Since we're more than several items away from Aga Dark World, we don't have a Moon Pearl anyways. We kind of need the check density at East Death Mountain for the next item to make sense. So we need logical mountain access, I think, as our next progression. We don't even have illogical mountain access.
We could not get there even if we wanted to cheat.
Oh no, taking a death outside a desert to the Sandmen. Having boots, blessing, but also not as useful as if you had a sword.
Yeah, the Seed stingy with the weaponry so far.
Yeah, so I'm thinking we need lamp and glove, or just the flute. So I honestly think, since we've already checked Zora, I bet we get the flute or the lamp and the glove out of desert, right? Because
that seems more likely. One item versus two. Yes.
Palmenkott has plenty of health to just grab this item, the half magic, and so now Palmenkott's gonna follow Bibi into desert, since that's literally the only thing he can do.
Yes. We could also get like the shovel, which would lead to something.
Oh gosh, come
which
on.
would be much worse. But
It'd be very, very key sanity. But yeah, I mean, people pointing out that the flippers do give us hobo, and yeah, I guess.
And that chest in Waterfall that Palmenkott was unable to get.
Yeah, that
could be sitting on his mind, maybe.
Yeah, probably not. With it being not in logic, it's not really that big of a concern, I don't think. If it was in logic, then yeah, but it's not in logic.
The moment he gets flippers, then.
Yeah, we got a glove on the torch. Okay, so we probably are gonna get the lamp here. We have to, actually.
Still could get the flute, and just also the glove.
That's true. I would be surprised if this is not the lamp. Oh my gosh, it's nothing. So where are we at? I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, back of escape.
That's right. Yes.
Yeah, back of escape. Save and quit sanctuary. Definitely back of escape. Bongrax first. But oh, that's funny. The glove opens the back. This is very linear chain here. Yeah, so Palmenkott has definitely checked more things, and it's actually probably going to be in the same general time frame of getting to the bag of escape.
Now we'll see what our next breadcrumb is here.
Yeah, there's really a trail of breadcrumbs right now in this seed. All right, we got a big key. Hera. All right, mountain access. Come on, there's the lamp. All right.
Now we can go to the mountain.
And we can finish Hera, minus the basement. No, we can't. We can't get there.
We can't. Yeah, we can't get there.
That
maybe the mountain will.
The mountain is going to provide us access to Hera before it gives us anything useful, leading up to a vanilla moon pearl. That's what's coming. All right, so both runners getting ready to go into up the mountain. That also opens up Dark Cross, which is kind of funny. the lamp.
Yeah. Yeah. They aren't gonna want to do that.
No. No, there's no reason to want to do that. That's a last location for everybody at this point.
So only love here from the old man.
Palmenkott getting the spin speed, gonna make up a little bit of more time in our semi-synced race. Gonna pull ahead. Maybe. Oh, the bug net up on Spec Rock. What's inside? The Titan's mitts. Oh, that's nice. We have the hook shot, but no Moon Pearl, so that kind of stinks. Teases you with a full clear of the mountain, minus like floating island and stuff, and then gives you no Moon Pearl, so you have to climb again anyways.
Yeah, the mirror makes all the mirror checks, mountain checks, a little bit easier to do, but as long as you do all the light world checks and then the dark world checks, you can get them all done.
Hey, you know what? Yeah, if we're not gonna try to do the bomb jump, Palmenkott running out the back way is actually kind of smart here because we're going straight to East Death Mountain. We should be. Okay, well, just gonna, I guess, walk around in that way.
Took the scenic route, I guess, over this way.
Taking the scenic route. All right, let's see what Paradox Upper has for us. The flute, okay, and an ether tablet, ether medallion. Alright, what are we gonna get here? Moon Pearl? Feeling a Moon Pearl?
I think we have to be getting close to the Moon Pearl here. With it, we can access the Dark World, so...
Yeah, so I think we get Moon Pearl in here, maybe. We'll see. Map of Swamp. Red Rupee. Another Red Rupee. Another Red Rupee. And a Green Rupee! Awesome! Spiral Cave, it is. Oh, alright, we're gonna get a Super Bunny play from Bibi. Ooh, I'm not sure I like this. Oh, no, we're just not gonna bomb jump. Okay, never mind.
No, just going around here.
Yeah. I'm not sure I would like a Super Bunny play with one logical check left other than Dark Cross. We got a small key on the floating island, which we may need to remember for later. Oh no, that's a really bad death trying to get that fairy. From Bibi.
Yeah, pretty much.
So we're out of checks. We have to go, so.
Yeah, pretty much no choice but to make another attempt there. He knows he does have Ice Rod Cave as well. We know it's nothing.
That's true.
He does not.
And a big key. It's Misery Mire big key. Or it's really Dark Cross, dude. It has to be Dark Cross, right? There's literally can't be anything else. Where are we going?
King's Tomb is.
Oh, King's Tomb's open. Yep. Nope. You're right. King's Tomb or Dark Cross. Breadcrumbs. Definitely breadcrumbs. Vortex pointing out that we should have done King's Tomb after Spec Rock. Just save and quit after grabbing the Titan's mitts. Since we could get the Uncle save for Pearl in King's Tomb. Yep.
There it is.
Vortex the Sage. Yeah, so now we have a reason to go activate this flute and then go into the Dark World through Village of Outcast. I think that's the correct play. Looks to be what Palmenkott's gonna go do. quick swapping to the flute so we don't forget to go activate it first.
Have it there on your screen. Keep it in mind. Keep telling yourself flute, flute, flute.
All right, so straight to King's Tomb from Bibi. Gonna grab his pearl.
So we'll finally get to see the Dark World from most of our runners. Currently, basically weaponless still.
Hey, red cane blind. It's on the. If we get the big key.
I don't think that we'll see that unless unless it's like becomes desperation time.
I'd love it. That'd be awesome. All right, so Palmenkott gonna actually head up and check some of these checks in Skullwoods first.
Yeah, and I believe that the Dödskalleskogen in the name does refer to Skullwoods, so this is perhaps his home territory.
We do have the big key that we got earlier. Setting up a bomb jump without spin speed. It's fun. Yeah, we're good. This is scary. Oh great, a small key to turn a small key to Skullwoods in Skullwoods big chest. That's great. That's actually kind of useful though, because now we can check the rest of these checks without getting stuck or anything crazy like that.
Yeah, I did already have one, so the second one is not.
Oh, we did have one. I didn't notice that we had one. Just one more check in Skullwoods, and then the middle if we decide to go back there with the cane. That's pretty quick as well, so might as well. Just a heart container. Just gonna spin the key and walk out. No waiting for the Wallmaster. Look, see, it did make it better. Just do a lap. Oh, thinking about the middle. Now we're gonna go do it. Yep.
Got the red cane. This will be much easier than if you did not.
Yeah, you know, the other thing that we did get opened up by that glove and the lamp was the Desert Palace. So we can clear Desert Palace. We can kill Amel.
Yes, although I don't think that I would.
No, you would not do it with all the Dark World open, but it is something that we can.
Just a cane and bomb.
Just a cane and bombs
to kill ammo.
Hey, bomb landmill sounds fun. I hope it's required. Right, gonna check all of VOO. Didn't find anything of use in Skullwoods. Maybe we'll get a sword somewhere here. We got a lot of big keys. Got a TR big key now. But still nothing to hit things with.
Yep. You can check the front for a thief. We don't have the big key, we can't go any farther. Probably wouldn't really want to even if we could, but...
Yeah, we're bound to get something here soon. So we got 2 more checks here at Thieves Town. We've got, did we do the brewery? I think we skipped the brewery for now.
I think that the plan is to get that on the way out.
Yeah, and that's fine. So we got the brewery. We've got Mirrorless Smith Chain. We got the dig game. We've got Stumpy, and we've got Hype Cave.
Yep,
And a
three
pod
pod
Smonkey.
spawns. No logical access to pod yet, but when we get there, we have enough keys to get quite a bit out now. We don't have the bow though.
Yeah, I would say being this far away, this item starved, I think. Well, like weapon starved, let's call it that. Being weapon starved like this, you probably aren't really thinking about breaking the logic right now. There's another TR small key. That's 2 of those. All right, we're gonna get a bumper ledge check from Bibi. Just nothing there, just a red ruby. Looks like there's nothing in the brewery, so
the Tower Hera map.
All right, well, dig game, and then you probably just pick the smith up.
Yeah, probably.
This is 1 dig. Yes. The legendary single dig. For nothing. Oh, you're not gonna grab the smith. I would be very tempted to grab the smith here before heading this way. Because we've got 6 checks left. Well, yeah, 5 now. We just got Hype Cave.
Yeah, and with the flute, it's a little bit. It's not mirrorless smith is never fun, but with the flute, it's easier to get back to CAC and turn it in.
Yeah, I mean you were probably gonna end up in Hype Cave anyways, and then be dead in the water, regardless. You're probably getting the hammer, actually. Maybe. Oh, I have no idea. We have the Eastern Big Key, so actually the bow would make sense. I don't know. We'll find something. Hello, NPC. Map. Nothing in the second chest. Nothing in the third chest. Really wish we would have grabbed that smith, huh? I think that's where we're down to Smith Chain and Dark Cross. And you have Dark Death Mountain. Yep.
Yeah,
this is the right play. Before Smith. But only because we didn't grab the Smith.
Yeah, we could go to Meyer area as well. We can only get the Meyer shed. But...
we might be able to go in to Meyer. No, we can't. We don't have a sword. We don't have a sword.
Yeah, nope. Yeah, right. Yeah.
We can't go into Meyer. This will let us check to see if we actually need the Bombos tablet, at least once we do this check and then the Meyer area checks. Looks like we had a pendant on desert, red pendant on desert. I didn't catch what the other one, what Hera was.
Yeah, it looks like Palmenkott was thinking about trying to open the TR portal, but without the hammer, cannot.
All right, well, we're still gonna manage to eventually check Super Bunny Cave here and check Hookshot Cave. Let's see if Bibi grabs the smith on the way. Yes. I don't hate grabbing the smith here. Like I think it's good. Oh, fire rod. There we go. Still doesn't actually open anything up for us, unfortunately, because we don't have a sword to even get in the back of Skull Woods anyways. It opens up bridge chest.
would not want to do that without the ability to kill the boss as well.
It opens up just the bridge chest. Was that Ether?
That's Ether there on Turtle Rock.
Alright, so we don't. So we'll see what Hookshot Cave has for us. Probably progression, but you know, we could be really unlucky and this could be very mean. Oh gosh. Oh no. Oh no.
Nah.
So we got, what do we have left? We have Smith, we have Smith Chain, we have Bridge Chest, and we have Dark Cross. Oh no, that's a very unfortunate death from Bibi. Right outside of Hype Cave. In Mire area. We forgot Mire area.
Yeah, Mire area. The best. Next best check here.
Yeah, and it's Quake, so we aren't going to be needing Bombos today. Alright, let's see if we can get some progression out of Mire Shed.
Yeah, Baby's gonna turn into the Smith now.
Oh, we got a blue cane. That doesn't help anything. And then we're gonna get a new Smith here from the Smith check. All right. Well, I think this is actually gonna be a Dark Cross check from Palmenkott. Maybe. No, we're just gonna flute. Nothing on the Smith. So we have purple chest, we have Dark Cross, and we have bridge chest of TR. This is great. Excellent. Yeah, no Spike Cave yet. We don't have a hammer. Yeah, so Palmenkott's gonna do Smiths first. I think it makes sense. All these checks are terrible. Mirrorless Smith. Oh,
yeah,
man.
you're gonna come all the way back here to grab the purple chest. Then you can save and quit and flute down to 7. Or you could walk it.
Yeah, so bridge. When I say bridge chest, chat, I'm talking about the chest in the back of Skull Woods, which we can do even without a sword. Oh, Palmenkott's a creeper today. Yeah, so Bibi's gonna walk over to Hype Cave because Bibi died going into Hype Cave the first time.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Palmenkott will be able to just go back into the Dark World, grab the purple chest, and then save and quit and flute. And so Palmenkott's gonna make up quite a bit of time on this Smith chain from Bibi. This is a fun seed. Weaponless. This is like oh man. We want like at least a hammer. Give us a hammer. Give us a sword. We could be a while before seeing a sword, honestly. Like there's
I think the seed is gonna have to give us either a hammer or a sword.
We're gonna have to get a hammer soon. I mean, we need a hammer soon, or flippers to get over to the other side of the Dark World, or a cape. I guess it could give us a cape. Well, no, we need a sword to slash the curtain in Aga. So Palmenkott gonna go ahead and turn in the purple chest. Gonna actually be the first to turn in the purple chest after all of this. And just a shield. So Dark Cross or Bridge Chest. This is awful. Let's see how they look at the. Let's see how we pay attention to the logic here. So Bibi's feeling real bad right now, having died on the way to Ice Rod Cave, thinking, "Oh no, is it really Ice Rod Cave?" Wait, so what are we doing? Palmenkott. You can't. We don't have a small key.
Yeah.
Yeah. Realizes it right away. Does remember the dark cross is there, so that's good. This seed. This is one of those seeds, especially for. I know Palmenkott was in the mentor tournament with you and I, Maddie, actually, and for a newer runner, like this is like flustering. Like I think I might be a little hectic in all of this.
Yeah, because you're trying to remember, like, what can I even
like
get
what can I even
like,
get to? I mean, it's looking like I mean, Palmenkott recognized the dark cross was a thing that he hasn't checked yet, and so I'm surprised he didn't just flute the floor and go through the front. But you know, it looks like bridge chests are gonna be a play with that fire rod. Following the fire rod. This is quite the seed beginning. Like it's never really felt like it's opened up at all yet because we still don't have a sword and we still don't have a hammer.
Yeah, at what point would you just like say heck the logic and try to just get over the pod anyway?
Never. No. I don't think you do in this seed. I think you want to stay in logic as much as you can so that you can find the progression item that you're looking for, right? Because we're looking for a progression item and it's one we're gonna need regardless. And so there's only 2 more checks it can be. So I think you 100%, you're likely to get the hammer in one of these 2 checks. And so I think it makes a lot of sense to stay in logic, like as Palmenkott is doing, as well as Bibi. So Bibi still has Dark Death Mountain to go check. Palmenkott's gonna have to go check Dark Cross after this if this is not the answer. Yeah, I think there's literally no reason to get out of logic here. Now, oh, the cape. Oh no, okay. Well, that doesn't really help us very much because there's nothing on Bumper Ledge, and so Dark Cross it is.
So if Dark Cross has a sword.
Dark Cross has a sword. We might have to do Aga for Dark World access.
Well, East Dark World, yeah.
Or for East Dark World access, which I guess you go ahead and do while you're there. Your other choice is to just current jump over and skip Aga, but you have to do it eventually.
Yeah, Vortex Egg, we could check Bumper. We have checked Bumper.
We already have checked Bumper, yeah.
Nothing.
Bumper's a red rupee. Oh, this is terrible. So bad. Yeah, if this is a Dark Cross sword, that's bad. Because then you're doing Aga.
Well, also, this Dark Cross sword has been available for quite a while, if it is a sword, and it would have meant that Palmenkott would have been able to complete Skullwoods there.
Oh god, it is a sword. Do you do Aga here? Or do you go to Skullwoods? And I think I might go kill Moth, and then maybe current jump or something. I don't know. Maybe you do Aga. We'll see what we do.
Yeah,
oh, we're gonna get potions for Moth, it looks like.
Yeah, without the third Skullwoods key, Moth is not actually in logic. But
yeah, you're right. So yeah, I mean, this is a logical Aga seed, but you have to kill Moth because it is because we are in all dungeons. You know, it's key sanity, the F80 keys. And so I think you know, you can current jump here. I mean, killing Aga would not have been bad, but killing Aga with just the fighter sword and the cape and the fire rod is just not fun. With half magic though, it's not so bad. But I don't know. I probably would have done Aga though, because it takes a while to walk here, and he's gonna want to walk out to current jump.
Yeah, we can't get in the mire with that sword too.
No, we can't get in the mire. Oh no, that's a good point. We can, yeah. I mean, we have the Misery Mire big key yet.
Yeah, we do.
We do have the big key, so we can clear mire.
Oh, Bibi gonna go do his Zora check here.
Yep, and that isn't logic with the glove, so yeah, I think that the Meyer might be the correct play. This is might be a Fighter Sword Meyer play. Or Fighter Sword Meyer seed. We also have, like we said, we have Aga access, so maybe you do still current jump. I don't know. Full clearing Meyer doesn't feel bad. Although the Firelock chests are out of logic without 3 Meyer small keys. And having 0 Meyer small keys does make routing that dungeon a little annoying.
And that Vitreous fight is
Yo, it's no fun.
not a fun one right now. Alright, so Bibi needs to get the sword out of Dark Cross and probably the cape out of the British chest of Skull Woods.
Oh, where are we going? Are we gonna go try to kill Lamels? Oh, we have Fire Rod and half magic, so I guess we can kill Lamels. Looks like that's the play. Forgot to add that check to the list of things. Yeah, I think that the trick here, if you decide to go to Misery Mire, you gotta go fake flipper your way into the Hylia Island so that you can buy a bunch of bomb upgrades. I mean, you technically don't have to do that, but I highly recommend at least having, 30 bombs or something. Yeah, you can do Fighter Sword Cape Spins on Vidi, but still takes a long time. Yeah, so Palmenkott looks like is gonna go current jump. It's walking out of Skullwoods. Yeah, and Landmill's not in logic, chat pointing out, because we haven't found the Desert Small Key. Oh, Palmenkott never did check the bumper ledge, actually. We got it on Bibi's side.
Yeah, wasn't missing much though. Got it done here on this journey.
Yeah, this probably is why Palmenkott decided to take this route, was because he could check the bumper ledge spot now that he could access it. So yeah, curd jumping right away. Oh, that was really close. Gets it in the second try, that's good.
Yep, nice and easy. Gonna skip Catfish. That's a little bit of a surprise to me, but
I think it's fine.
Go right to Pod. Well, probably hit the Pyramid Ledge first.
We're gonna check the Pyramid Ledge and then go to Pod. Just a compass.
The other reason I say it's surprising to skip Catfish is that this is probably the closest you're going to get to Catfish. If you need to check it later, it's going to be a bit of a hike.
Yep, so going into Pod probably, we have what, 3 small keys to Pod?
We have 3 small keys. We do not have the big key. We do not have a bow. We do have potions, I believe. So if
yep.
And or we could mimic clip our way onto the Bowlock side as well if we wanted to. There are ways.
This is probably gonna be potion glitch. It's probably another reason we bought the potions. So Bibi gonna find that sword in Dark Cross and
Yep, so Bibi did get the sword before going over to the bridge chest in Skullwoods. So
Having thoughts, looks like.
yeah,
Maybe not really. Probably gonna go ahead and decide that we need to go over to Skullwoods on Bibi's side and get what looks like the cape. Well, we know it's the cape, but that chest is the only other thing that Bibi has left. Is that bridge chest.
more money here in Pod. It's been a pretty wealthy seed.
Yeah, a blue mail. That's nice. Especially for when we have to inevitably do Fighter Sword Vitreous. So the back of Pod is actually locked by 4 small keys. So you need to use some magic. All right, let's see how this. Oh, missing it.
Yeah, I think.
Oh, not gonna mimic that. Well, he stutter stepped a little bit. I think he was holding upright. I think we were walking upright when we. If you ever press right, it breaks it. That's okay. We actually don't have any other logical chests, though.
Nope, but while you're here, you might as well.
Yeah. So I mean
do what you can here.
That tells us that that catfish is the answer, though.
And it doesn't actually want to do this, I don't think. Yeah, you don't want to hit the switch. It was set up for you.
Yeah, so Palmenkott does have another blue potion, but choosing not to worry about it right now. You're double dipping this almost certainly, regardless. It probably doesn't. It's not too big of a deal. So you don't have the big key, and so this is, I believe, still out of logic. So and that's fine. I mean, might as well do most of it while you're here, but. Yeah, I think catfish is.
Oh, there's still Meyer.
Meyer and catfish, yeah. Oh, just gonna spin the key in the back of Pod. Maybe thinking that I haven't found anything. Maybe I just saved scum. All of it.
Yeah, or
actually not crazy.
I'm probably going to end up getting at least one more Pod key somewhere along the way here.
Yeah, it looks like literally nothing. Oh, and the death ward's gonna be miserable.
In fact,
I'm just gonna save and quit.
No value in it at all.
Let's see if Palmenkott decides to go fake flipper to bombs before this inevitable vitreous visit to Meyer. Nope, just gonna go for it.
So Bibi's got his moth dead. Now we'll see if he decides to just do the logic aga, or also decides to skip it to get over to Pod.
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, Vortex. I think after having literally nothing in Pod, I would have just scummed it. I'd have been like, reset. See you later,
yeah,
Pod.
You know, I don't think that he had saved since like before he beat Skullwoods.
No, he took a death warp in the mimics.
Oh, that's right. Okay, yeah, you're right.
Yeah, Landmoles is in logic with no sword, but Landmoles is out of logic without a small key to desert. All right, so there's a good Meyer 2. Beamless, of course. Yeah. I was aware, Vortex, that we did have all of Meyer. I was just saying maybe you want to check Catfish first. Well, not if you didn't check it earlier. So Bibi gonna go ahead and just get Ag out of the way.
Yeah, I think that's fine. You know, the Fire Rod gonna make some of these fights a little bit more easy.
Yeah, I think so. There are some checks though in Meyer here that aren't in logic, and so we still can't the cutscene chest as well as the cutscene chest or the fire rod or the torches chest are out of logic without all the Meyer smalls. But Vitreous is definitely in logic, so. Yeah, but there's no reason not to check them while you're here. Alright, so the first logically locked chest, just the compass from the dungeon.
Now we know how many chests we have left.
Yeah, well, exactly. Yeah, that will actually be useful in week 7, Inimizer week, because they have added the functionality that when you open the map in a boss shuffle, you can actually see what the boss is in a boss shuffle, which is with the compass. So that's actually very neat. No more going all the way to the back of Meyer just to find Cold Stare with no way to melt him.
There's Ice Rod here in Meyer.
Yeah.
Not
Still,
particularly helpful for the current situation.
No, we're gonna need a hammer to make Turtle Rock accessible, and actually partially clearable. We still don't have everything.
Palmenkott is just going to go into the back here. He actually has not checked everything.
Yeah, still has two more checks.
Yeah, the big chest and the map chest, yes.
Trying to set up a spooky action. I think we're okay. As we get the nice, essentially auto-scroller of a Agatower dungeon. Oh, not. I don't think the spooky was activated. Yeah, it's not. I think we missed the dash.
All right, Aga down on BB side.
That's right. Palmenkott used the lamp in the cutscene room. So that broke spooky. I'd imagine we're gonna head straight into pod from BB. We might go up and check Catfish, but I doubt it. Yeah, straight to pod. All right, now we're gonna have a really fun Vitreous fight. It's gonna be real fun.
Yes, I think he has one blue potion. I don't know about any more than that.
I think we have one blue potion. Oh, yeah, can't do that. Can't slash. You better spin.
You need with the fighter sword, you need the spin.
Got to do Master Sword damage or higher, right? So we can bomb the eyes, which will be useful. Just throw them all at this point. You've got easy tier 1 tree pull for more bombs. Got tons of money to just buy bombs. Just use every single one of them. And then start spinning. Might wanna, I think, they do 3 damage to the eyes, right? On blue male, correct?
I believe that's correct, yes.
Yeah, so I might want to be pretty careful. Can't take. Oh, yeah. Oh. Use the blue potion. Please use the blue potion.
I mean, use the cape, drain the magic with, and then use the blue potion. But
that's the trick. Here we go. Oh, there's one eye down. We're getting it. We're gonna get it.
Those bombs soften it up nicely.
Yeah, only 3 more eyes. 2 more eyes. And then a bunch of spins on the eyeball. That actually might be the worst part. Spinning the big eye. Come on, eyeball. Alright, all the eyes are down. What a fun fight. This is excellent. Oh god! It does so much damage. You got this, Palmenkott. Oh, good. That abort. I like the abort. Oh. This is like my nerves are frayed here. This is like a.
This is an intense fight.
Yeah. So, Fighter Sword Vidi is not fun. We're in Oko too, so. We're almost done. Oh, we got a rhythm now. Yes! We did it!
Man.
Good, good fight. Getting through it at all.
Yeah, props to...
The desert small!
Props to Palmenkott. That was great.
That's so mean. The desert small key. Ugh. So now we gotta go back in, check the other 2 checks in Meyer. Hope for something. Hope for something. Probably get nothing and then have to go check land moles and the other 2 checks in desert.
Yeah, so while Palmenkott was doing that, Bibi wrapped up his pod checks.
Yep.
And now needs to decide if he's going to go to Meyer, and that I mean, we don't know, but that Vidi fight with the Fire Sword might be required.
We are not yet sure. Palmenkott possibly about to get a. Palmenkott is about to get a lesson, possibly, in not doing Vitreous on Fighter Sword before checking the rest of the checks in Misery Mire. Where's he? Oh, we're hitting. We had to switch. Agreed. This is maybe not the most fun seed for the runners to be running, but it definitely is very entertaining for all of us here viewing. This is quality seed for watching.
There was a question earlier about our pronunciation of Gänget, från, Dödskalleskogen, and I think that I did all right. Oh
no! No!
That absolutely figures. I mean, this is good for.
It's a good lesson. It's
Yeah,
a good for Bibi. It's a good lesson for Palmenkott.
I.
Just gonna go
man.
finish up desert. It looks like we've already finished Mire, so might as well just get these last 2 checks and clear land wall.
That really just gave Palmenkott the opportunity to show off and do the fighter sword Vidi.
That's what it was. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, Palmenkott maybe even thinking, oh man, I kind of hope this desert small key on Vitreous pays off now that I've, you know, spent all of this time killing Vitreous.
Yeah, sure.
Like literally anything of value would make you feel better having done that. But if there's literally nothing here, you're not going to be very happy. That's not something of value. Neither is that. Oof. Alright, well, we got the hammer now. I mean, I guess that opens, you know, hammer pegs and Hera is the main thing. Since Pod's still out of logic without more keys. I think I'm right there, because we can get to Hera now, and we've got... Yeah, so Hera's the play. We also have TR access now. We have... Not the full clear, because I think we only have 2 small keys.
Yeah, 2.
That does get us... If we steal the Poke Key, we can get a Laser Bridge. But we'll do Hera first, almost certainly. It also opens up Spike Cave. And we might as well open TR while we're here, so we'll at least open it. We'll see if we go in. Alright, so we have Bibi here is gonna go check and get his hammer before going to Vitreous. Also, we do have that Swamp Wall, which is really nice. As soon as we get Flippers and Mirror, we can just go do Swamp Palace. So we are going to go straight into TR.
Yeah.
We'll see how far back we go. I mean, the big chest and roller room, I think, are not in logic. Are in logic. Yes. So roller room, crystal roller room is, I think, in logic with 2 small keys. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Yeah, I agree. I think I would have done that Hera first. Would have made more sense here. But who knows? Maybe we will just do the front and not go to the big chest into crystal roller room with the 2 small keys. There's a Hyrule Castle small key.
We have full cleared. That's a lot. Puts the front into logic, but there's something there anyway.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So crystal roller is indeed just 2 small keys in the lamp. Well, not even the lamp, but just 2 small keys in the big key for logical access. Lava chest is 4 small keys locked, as is Trine X. Oh, in the mirror. You know what?
Oh, wow.
This
All right.
worked out. This dip worked out for Palmenkott. So Bibi is going to make the vitreous attempt.
With the hammer.
With the hammer, which will definitely make the second phase significantly easier. Also going to attempt slashing.
Okay, he cannot take another hit.
Oh! Not a hit from an eye. I think you can take a hit from the laser. The laser does 2 hearts, I'm pretty sure. We might find out.
These lightning dodges are stressful.
We got no more bombs. Palmenkott did check the bridge, or the laser bridge chest. Which I'm not...
You mean the lava chest here?
The lava chest, yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know that I'm a fan of that. That puts another TR small key that you're going to have to find. Unless you're going to scum it, which you know, would be reasonable in this seed, it seems.
Yeah, you'd have to come back and get that mirror again.
No, you would go to you wouldn't open laser chest now. You would go to crystal roller room mirror, take a death, and then scum it from there. You'd run backwards to lava chest from big chest room. Right, BB's still working on these eyes. Oh, taking the death. I don't know if we'll go try again. Probably not. That's such a hard fight. Just a red shield in the Mimic Cave earlier. Looks like a compass of some sort in the big chest. And we are going to go to roller room.
Yeah,
Bibi
gonna come back, and I think that's a...
I think it's a very wise decision. Wise decision.
You got the hammer. It opens up some things for you. No reason to throw yourself at that wall.
And just 300 rupees in Crystal Roller Room. So we are going to be, because we didn't scum the key there for the lava chest, we are 2 TR small keys from being able to clear Turtle Rock.
Yeah. Palmenkott is going to have to find all 4 TR small keys.
Yeah, so at least we won't have to, Vortex pointing out that at least we won't have to go into GT and look for TR small key, because TR's a crystal. Still, I mean, it could be on any of those one-off mirror checks that we have left, catfish, things like that. We have to find 1 more regardless, but now Palmenkott could have 2 in pretty bad locations. Palmenkott gonna climb up through Super Bunny. Now, let's see if Palmenkott remembers that there's a small key on Floating Island that we now have access to because of the... Sure does.
Might be why he did it this way.
Yeah. Yep, might as well grab the small key. Maybe it'll be a Turtle Rock key.
Bibi now in Turtle Rock himself. We'll see if he decides to do the lava chest or skip it.
I'm surprised that neither runner decided to go do Hera into Spike Cave prior to dipping Turtle Rock. It's gonna work out because of the mirror, but what small key was that? I didn't see.
It was Misery Mire, so
Of
very
course.
very useless.
Especially for Palmenkott. Yeah, we're gonna read the tablet. Just a heart piece.
I don't have to come back. We can do Hera. I don't think we have the small key, so the basement will be left for now. Everything else.
Orphan the basement, that's fine.
It is until it isn't.
Oh, don't I know it? Probably gonna go ahead and get a Hera pot here. There's an ice key. Having at least one ice key is really nice. Right, getting a nice Hera pot. We'll see if Bibi decides to get the lava chest. Hopefully not. And if we don't get the lava chest, then we'll have laser bridge checks, most likely. Yep, so we're gonna leave the lava chest. Maybe you come back and scum it? Well, you can't. Yeah, actually. Oh yeah, we still can.
That's a sword.
On hair. That doesn't really open much up.
Does not, but it's got to feel nice after so long with just the fighter sword.
Yeah, so I think we're down to Spike Cave and Hammer Pegs, and yeah, that's it.
There's checkerboard, there's K45,
and all of our mirror checks. Nope,
Catfish.
You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Catfish still. We're flippers away from full clear of swamp, which is good to know.
Yeah, we'll probably want to. Oh, do we have the swamp big as well?
We don't have the big key. We'd have to leave the big chest. Oh, look, the Arrow of Destiny.
Unique item.
We'll see where Palmenkott decides to go.
Yeah, a lot of fun choices.
Yeah, great ones. All these one-off mirror checks, and yeah. I think Hammer Pegs into Graveyard Ledge is probably like the most dense thing.
Yeah, we're gonna get to see Laser Bridge there as Bibi heads into it.
And that could be pretty big if there's something. If there's like some big keys there that we can, double dip. If we can, get our full clear pod or things like that. It is. What would be very unfortunate for Palmenkott would be like a TR small on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, because Bibi would be able to just finish it. He would be leaving that lava chest behind probably forever, but would not really have to come back. And we know that there's nothing there, so really would not have to come back here.
Yeah, but a TR small would be very bad for Palmenkott. because you're not gonna want to go all the way through TR hoping you find a TR key.
And Bibi taking the safety door. Good idea.
Oh, and a bow on laser bridge. That's pretty big. And a shovel. GT small. And a pod small. Alright, so that, luckily there's no TR small there, so Palmenkott will find those somewhere. What did Palmenkott just find in K45?
I did not see it.
Actually, you know what? This is the correct decision. Our most dense check is what Palmenkott is doing, because we can chain in together 3 checks here. Hammer pegs into K45 into Bombo's tablet with the book. And probably flute to Checkerboard Cave. Check that. Go ahead and just finish land moles while you're up there.
Yeah, with
Looks
that
like that's
bow.
the plan.
Yep.
Yeah, with that bow, we can full clear Eastern Palace from BB. We can get Pod. We could clear Helmasaur with that extra key. And while you're up here doing Eastern Palace, you might as well. But
we don't have the pod big key, so we won't be
you're
able to do. We still won't be able to do Helmasaur.
And we're still a bunch of big keys away. I mean, Thieves Town, big key, probably just in Ganon's Tower at this point.
The way the seed is gone, probably, yes.
Pod might actually be a pendant as well. We don't quite have all the knowledge yet. We will soon, maybe. This Eastern Palace is going to give us one more piece of information. Yeah, there are 4 places we don't know yet, and so this won't give us all of our information, but it will give us some. It'll narrow it down. Because Pod Big Key also just could be in GT if it is a pendant.
Yeah, while our runners here work their way to their respective boss fights, I'll take this moment to ask you to give them a follow. Both Bibi and Palmenkott are working very hard here to play this seed and do it here on the restream for us all.
Yeah, this seed, hard work is probably what best describes this specific seed for Key Sanity. Oh, not realizing we didn't get the second shot or running out. Oh, one more spin.
All right, Lambo down. That is 3 dungeons complete. 4 dungeons complete for Palmenkott. Much easier than the Bibi fight.
Yes. Yeah, and so there is a second bow still somewhere in the pool. So we'll see if Palmenkott stumbles into that before wanting to go back to TR. But I can't imagine Palmenkott going back up to TR without both small keys.
Yeah, that would be a tough ask.
Oh, another sword on Armos Knights as well. So
all right, so we know how to get our way to the Tempered Sword at this point.
I guess Palmenkott didn't do Hera.
No, Palmenkott did.
No, not Bibi. I meant Bibi.
Yeah, Bibi did not do Hera. Bibi got that bow, and well, I think because
I'm not sure. I'm not sure I like that. Yeah, I'm not sure I like that, especially after having been given the mirror and knowing that bow's out of logic. So Hera's got a bunch of checks that are in logic. Like even these checks here in Pod are not in logic. There's Flippers and Graveyard Ledge. That opens up Swamp Palace. You've got to check Catfish here, I think. This is by far, because you can chain that together with your other check and waterfall that you've skipped out on. I think this is kind of the best time you'll ever have for it.
Yeah, and that looks like the call here.
Yeah, I mean, especially in Palenkott's position, because you know that you've maybe mishandled your keys. You're going to need 2 TR keys.
Oh, a Turtle Rock key on the Bowlock side of pod.
That means there's another bow available prior to Laser Bridge. Almost, either that or 2 TR smalls are out in the world for Palmenkott to grab. In Swamp, actually, they'd have to be there, either there or here. So nothing there on Catfish. We'll see what this other waterfall check is. But yeah, either 2 TR smalls are out in the world, or there's another bow waiting for Palmenkott prior to being able to clear Turtle Rock. Actually, no, there's another bow, because there's a Turtle Rock small key in... well, there's at least one more TR small key somewhere.
Yes.
Yeah, to unlock Laser Bridge. 1 TR small unlocks Laser Bridge, yeah. We also have Ice Palace now, with those slivers. There's a map, pod map. Not having the big key, I think next time you enter the Dark World, you do a map check and you say, hey, am I looking for a pod big key, or, is it a pendant? Because we did get a pendant. Let's see, Eastern was a pendant. So we only need 1 more piece of information. So it looks like we're gonna go into Ice Palace. I think this makes sense.
Oh, so now Bibi doing his Tower of Hera.
I think this is the Dracarys setup. The Drac setup for Herapot. Need a single pixel movement over there, you got it. That should work. Yeah, so neither choice is good for Palmenkott or for Palmenkott here, Ice or Swamp. Doesn't have the big key to either one, which is just sort of going to orphan one or the other. Not really sure which one you would choose. Ice is fast, so maybe you just do Ice first, because with Icebreaker, it's quick. We did get an extra small key, which makes routing this pretty easy. There's a big key. To swap. Look, made the correct choice. We made the right choice.
Going to Ice definitely worked out for sure.
Although the Ice big key's probably in Swamp, so who knows. But getting the big chest of Ice is really fast.
Oh,
I don't know what's faster. It's probably about the same time.
Oh, there's that small key to Hera. That's always fun to see.
That's disgusting. Yeah, I was gonna say Ice Big is probably faster than Swamp Big.
Bibi got the Tower of Hera completed, got his Tempered Sword.
Yep.
Now needs to probably make his way over to Graveyard Ledge, get those flippers, so you can start getting into these dungeons.
Yeah, and Palmenkott making the efficient play through Ice Palace with an extra small key. This is kind of the best way. Just drop down and grab this, grab the Ice Tea this way. Walk back up. You're good to go. Grab the freezer chest. Go kill Cold Stare. Cry a little bit because you can't open the big chest. But just a little. Shed a single tear because it's key sanity. Yep, so gonna find this awesome Misery Mire key for Bibi. It's a great key to have.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna end up being worth the time it's gonna take to get over and do it.
There's the small key to Thieves Town. That's nice to see.
All right, so yeah, we find that big key and we can full clear Thieves Town.
Probably not gonna matter. Thieves Town big key's probably in GT. Alright, now we're gonna have a Cold Stare fight. Half magic, fire rod. Not too big of a deal. Should be pretty easy here.
Yep, and Palmenkott has loaded up on bottles if he needs it.
Did Bibi find another TR small? Did. Oh, yeah, I gotta go ahead and just clear it up with Hera.
Yeah, he got the TR small out of pod.
Yeah, pod. Oh, that's... I hope that's not the first bow for Palmenkott, because that's just an extra mountain climb. Oh, you're not in one-hit KO? You probably are okay. Alright, this is fine. We have plenty of money. We'll just flute and buy more potions later. Just get them killed.
Get them done.
Just get them dead.
Really tired of spin fights.
Yeah, anyone would be after the fighters versus Bibi. Yeah, so I'm a little surprised. I mean, I guess clearing TR. This opens Pyramid Fairy.
Yep.
On Bibi's side, so I guess it makes a little bit of sense, but it's still pretty far out of logic to kill Trinex. I guess this is one small key out of logic, so not that far. Although the bow locked another thing, so it's still kind of far. Yep, so Palmenkott gonna go full clear Swamp Palace. I think you do left side here, probably, especially looking for 2 TR small keys on Palmenkott's side and having literally what's left for Palmenkott? Nothing.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, there's literally nothing left for Palmenkott, so you have to do left side here.
Yeah, you got the swamp.
Oh, Hera small. We got Hera small key. My bad.
I would still full clear swamp. Clear it out. Never.
You absolutely full clear swamp here, but Hera small key. So we're gonna either find a TR small key here or in the swamp, a TR small key or possibly a bow. Oh. Red mail.
Yeah, Bibi Trinex here. Got the Tempered Sword, half magic.
Yup, and then it's like nothing yet in Swamp other than that red mail. Oh, just a Skullwood small key on Trinex, so there's nothing really getting there. But it does open Pyramid Fairy out of logic by 2 items. Oh, I guess 1 item, right? Just one TR small key.
1 TR small, yeah.
Because that would unlock the other TR small key through the bow. I don't think Palmenkott has done, not Palmenkott, Bibi has done, don't think the Bibi has done Spike Cave. So I think that's what this play is. We're gonna get the Compass Chest out of Swamp from Palmenkott. So this is the rest of our checks on Swamp Palace. We'll see what we get. Just a hard container. We do have the big chest, but you probably do left side here no matter what. There's just not enough. Just bombs. We're probably coming back in, I guess, for left side Swamp. I don't know how you justify actually skipping it permanently with nothing left to check. Mirror Shield, awesome. 10 arrows. All right, we've only got 2 plus left side here. Another bottle percent. We got all 4 of those guys. All right, we haven't. We checked checkerboard on Palmenkott's side as well after desert, right? I think we did.
I think
it was a heart piece or something. No bombs. Now we get this Argus fight. Argus with Master Sword, really not that slow. It just feels slow when you're doing it.
You get those double spins as Palmenkott's getting, and it goes pretty reasonably.
And you can actually, I think, if you get really good movement, really good double spins, you can actually one cycle the spin mode.
Bibi gonna clean up Meyer here. Got the temper sword, much better equipped to deal with Vidi now.
All right, and down goes Argus. I have to imagine we'll go back in, unless this is like a bow. It looks like there's nothing. So left side Swamp or Hera Basement.
Yeah, I would not leave to do Hera Basement.
No, you gotta go in. Yeah, you might not be able to make it with spins. I knew there was a way to do it, so you can with poke dashes then, huh? Double poke dash the eyeballs, and that'd be enough to get you a 1 cycle Master Sword Argus. That still doesn't sound fun. All right, we'll see what left side Swamp has for us. Probably something. Hopefully, I hope it's something. Gotta get the key, drain the water. Left side Swamp. There's a reason everyone hates doing it.
It's just it's just a little bit of a time to do it, but in this case, your opponent's probably doing it too, so.
Well, yeah, you're not too upset. These eyes are going down much easier this time.
Yep, I think Bibi's gonna get his revenge here in short order.
Bibi has the bow.
Eight arrows,
There we go.
And Vidi is down.
All right, we're about to get our left side Swamp checks. Yes, stark difference in the length of the Vitreous fight. However, it did take 2 full trips through Meyer to get to Vitreous and a death from Bibi, so I don't actually know who came out ahead. Probably still Bibi. There's a big key to Ice
Ice
Palace.
Palace.
Oh no!
Okay, so it turns out that no matter
That's
what you,
disgusting. I
no
hope
matter
this is
what you
something.
did, no matter what
Oh
you did.
no! Oh no! We have okay. Look, so for Palenkott's side right now, he has Hera Basement or Ice Big Chest.
No matter what you did, whether you went to Ice or Swamp first, you got the big key for the other one in it.
Wait, where are we going now? We're going back into pot? I don't think we have 4 small keys, so that opens the back. We've already checked everything we can check.
I mean, he did fail the potion glitch last time.
Yeah. We also don't have any potions, do we?
Oh no, he's got potions. He went and stocked up.
Yeah, so I'm not sure I quite understand this play. It seemed like we were keeping track of logic pretty well. So yeah, realizing it looks like he's like, wow, why am I here?
Yeah, he's like, all right, so he turned around immediately and on the way to something else.
I'm gonna assume this Ice Big Chest, I guess, because that's the most recent item he found. So probably Ice Big. Oh nope, Hair Small. I am wrong again. This is a pretty bad seed.
All right, so we're getting mirror checks from Bibi now.
Yeah, just tracing Palenkott's steps.
Yeah, could eventually do Graveyard Ledge as well to get those flippers, which would get him to do Ice and Swamp. Could still do Parametary, hasn't yet.
One of these 2 checks is almost certainly going to have a TR small key. Or another bow. I guess another bow would work too. Although, then that means the other of those checks would likely have or Helmasaur, or something would have another TR small key. We're in a cage.
Coffee did not brew correctly. We're going to be stuck doing this manually.
Did you see what was on shovel? I think I kind of missed it. Just the red rupees on shovel, so nothing on shovel, which was laser bridge, so didn't really expect too much. Yep, so here's Pyramid Fairy. We've done Aga on Bibi's side as well, so
yes, that'll be nice.
Easy way. Oh, the compass to Ice Palace. Palenkott is yelling at you. It says, "Go to Ice Palace and find your TR small key."
So yeah, so a compass that points directly at the Ice Big Chest.
Yeah, Palmenkott is almost certainly going to have to triple dip TR. Actually, 100% has to triple dip TR.
Yeah, honestly, potion glitching that pod bow lock side, it might have worked out for him with that TR small being there.
Yeah, and the trip to Hera. Ugh, I don't know where the 4th TR small is. Ugh. There's not that many checks Palmenkott has left to do, though, so it's really not too big of a deal, I guess. You know, it essentially means that... Well, I don't actually even know what this leaves us to, because I'm trying to think. On Palenkott's side, Magic Powder. Where was Powder? Pyramid Fairy? Must have been Pyramid Fairy. So Magic Bat has something, correct? So TR Small has to be here. That leads you to your bow to get your other TR small key. Pyramid Fairy has to have something, right? Like, you have to have...
Yeah.
Pod's the other pendant, so actually Pod can technically be in GT, the big key. So can Thieves Town. Actually, TR is the only dungeon we have left because we have GT access. Right? Because Swamp was a pendant. Or Swamp was a crystal. So was Eastern. So actually that bow, that bow is not really required. We just need a way to clear TR small. So that bow is required because we have to get the other TR small. Oh, the big key to Thieves Town?
Okay.
No!
All right.
That is disgusting.
So we are on our way to Thieves Town, and we can full clear that, and perhaps we'll find the TR small there.
GT big is probably whoever said that in chat first is that's a good 4 checks. Oh, this seed. Well, Palmenkott doesn't have anywhere else to go, so at least his path is laid out for him.
All right, Bibi's got his flippers.
Bibi's getting the flippers. See if we choose swamp or ice first, because if you choose swamp, you're in a better spot.
Yes.
Now that you know where the Thieves big is.
Ideally, he chooses swamp first. He gets the ice big key, and then goes into ice and gets the Thieves Town big key.
It's here, there's a possibility we find both a bow and a TR small key in Thieves Town, but I have a feeling it's going to be just a TR small key, and then we'll have to go get the bow off Laser Bridge to get the other TR small key, to get the powder off the Pyramid Fairy. Oh man, that would be really bad for Palmenkott.
Yeah, so Bibi is going to do swamp first. This is going to work out for him. As long as he does left side swamp, which I can't imagine he does not do.
Yeah. We'll see what we get out of Thieves Town. I mean, we have to get a TR small key or something else that opens up progression, or a bow. But it's going to be a TR small. And it's either a TR small or a TR small and a bow. I guess technically it could be a pod big key and it would be really neat. Although that would take, a lot of keys.
Right.
To matter, so I doubt it. Yeah, that's making a good point. Chat pointing out that after Swamp and Ice, Bibi will have GT access and is essentially right now in GT Go mode. If he thinks that everything is in GT, then Bibi is just gonna finish these dungeons. And so that would be very bad, given that Ice Big is on left side Swamp and Ice Big leads to Thieves Big. There's our 4th sword. So Palmenkott gonna have a butter sword. I mean, as is Bibi, almost certainly.
Yes.
There is a bow in Thieves Town.
Bow in Thieves,
so Blind is gonna have. Blind has a TR small. Right? I think we can deduce that at this point. I think we can, if I'm correct here, reading the logic right, that this has to be a Thieves or a TR small key, because we would need 4 to get the clear.
Yeah, there could be something else that leads to it.
Like what? I don't think there's anything left.
Pod big.
Well, no, because we don't have enough pod small keys, and there's not enough item locations left for it to matter. So I think this is almost certainly tiers. Oh, it's not. I don't know. I guess I'm just confused. Green pendant. It could be green
Could be
pendant.
the
Green pendant is gonna be a TR small key. Powder's on Pyramid Fairy, and so you need 4 TR small keys to have that. So this is funny.
Shovel was on Laser Bridge, but I believe it was nothing.
It was nothing. It was a red rupee. And so we're getting a bomb diver down set up from Bibi. Oh, why we? Oh, we're going to green pendant. Here it comes. TR small key. Here we are. We're arriving. Probably should have gone through to the Bolok side or through the Dark World. No, it literally no. It's a pod small. Oh no, I'm wrong again. Everything's terrible.
Well, he's going to go into Eastern. Yes, he's going to go into Eastern.
Gonna go Eastern. That's pretty bad for Palmenkott, yeah. I'm trying to think of where could the TR small key be? Wait, do we already have 4 TR small keys and I wasn't paying attention? Is that what's happening? We only have 2.
No,
And one's on the right side of pod.
We have not found the 4th one yet.
Yeah, Vortex, I think you're absolutely correct. I think Palmenkott, I think this is really bad logic, Sans. There's probably a key-locked key in pod. And so Harmless Hellway.
Yeah, we do have 5 pod smalls, so
Yeah, I mean, a key-lock key makes one of those other 2 checks the answer.
oh yeah, if there's one on Laser Bridge, then Palmenkott,
Was there? Was there one on Laser Bridge?
I believe so. Yes, I think that's right. So that would mean that we would be at 6 if Palmenkott had done that.
Yeah,
and with the 3rd TR small being in the Bolok
pod. Oh
you have
that's
to go
disgusting.
get that one and then take it up to TR for the pod small there.
Yeah, we're gonna have to triple dip TR just to get our last TR small key. Oh man, that lava chest play was just not. But a sword. Laser bridge with a pod small. So, I mean, we're going to have to go into pod, get the bow locked TR small, and then go to TR. Just to get to laser bridge to get our, I guess, silver arrows, and then our other pod small key. To realize oh no.
Yeah, he may have to spend all the keys except for that last one that he doesn't have because he might need to open all the other chests here.
I mean, if I was Palmenkott, I mean, at this point, do you spend all of your keys?
I mean, you might have to.
Did you get the bow locked pod or TR key, and then do you actually just spend the rest of your pod keys? Do you spend them on Vanilla Big Key Chest and Harmless Hellway? Do you just spend them, scum the keys in this case? I don't know. You've only got Laser Bridge left, and so you know that something's on Laser Bridge.
Yeah, I mean,
you need 2 checks worth. You need to, yeah.
He could do that. He could leave and then come back.
You're on red mail. Taking a death sucks. To get the save and quit. We got 2 keys, and we really probably need to spend them on both of the key locked chests, knowing that there's one on TR. So if he picks one of the two key locked chests, either Harmless Hellway or Vanilla Big Key chest, he's got a 50-50 shot of finding the other TR small key, I guess. Or I guess Pod Big. No, TR small. Or Pod Big, I guess. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
Gross.
and
Gross.
one of the reasons why Palmenkott might have to use all of his keys and will need to get that 6th pod small is that he did not do the hammer yump and did open the door to the dark maze. So,
well, he still has a 50-50 shot here of picking the right chest for the item, right? So we know one of these chests has to have something for him.
Yeah, well, with the 2, he could get it right the first time.
Yeah, I mean, he could check both, but looks like we're going to do Vanilla Big Key chest, so hopefully this is it. Crossing my fingers for him.
Bibi did do the left side swamp. It does have the ice big, which is good. We'll probably open that chest.
Oh, bail. Oh, no, the wrong one.
All right. Well.
This is miserable. Oh, we're just going to go ahead and do it. I think this is fine. I think this is fine. There's only 4 checks left in TR that you know about, right? So you might as well just go spin the key on Harmless Hellway and assume that there's either 1 or 2 keys. I mean, you know that something leading you back to Pod or to TRs on Laser Bridge, right? And so you know this is probably something.
Yeah, I mean,
he only has 4 checks left, right?
There it is. There's the TR.
There's the TR small. So it's gonna get bailed out when he goes back up to TR.
Yeah, I mean it's correct for the seed to do that, but knowing that you need the 6th small key to finish Pod, like, it doesn't feel great to do that.
Does not. No. Although knowing, I mean, you would have to have found 2 TR or another TR small key on Laser Bridge, right? In order for that to matter. Yeah, I think despite all the craziness, I think Palmenkott is still ahead, right? Because Palmenkott's going to clear TR here and go straight into GT. Although,
so he does have the Thieves Town done. Bibi will be wrapping up Ice here pretty quickly, and then probably go do Thieves Town, and then
head into GT.
Yeah, I think he has a few other things that he could do instead of GT, but
no, I don't think he will. Probably go to GT. Yeah, so Pod Big is either on Magic Powder or in GT. And that's it's going to be our go mode.
Yeah, I mean, he also knows that he needs to do Swamp Big, or at least it's available. It's nothing, but...
Yeah, no, I'm talking about what we know. Because we know...
I'm just talking about what he is thinking, perhaps, and the things he needs to do.
Yeah, I think straight into GT as Bibi. I don't even know how long ago it was that we got timers. Man, I didn't see.
I think we got them like 23 minutes in.
I didn't remember. Yeah, I think for Bibi doing Thieves Town first makes a lot of sense. It's quick to get to, it's quick to clear. You got to do it eventually. It might have Pod Big.
Oh yeah. I don't think there's any good reason to skip it. Just go straight to GT.
Down goes Cold Stare for Bibi. Almost on our way to Laser Bridge here.
Palmenkott does also need to do Aga Tower. It's not that long,
Yes.
but it is something that he is missing behind Bibi.
True. Gonna find the the bow here for Silver Arrow. Got all of our pod smalls. That probably is a little bit of a relief, given how we cleared pod.
Yeah, so now he knows once he finds that pod big, he's in go mode.
Yep, almost certainly in GT. We're already up here. We're probably going to go straight into GT after this. And then we'll climb, we'll do Aga Tower, we'll clear pod, then we'll save and quit. Go jump in and kill Ganon.
Nice and easy. It was really
Nice and easy.
easy to get to this point.
Yeah, it was smooth sailing the whole way. Just breadcrumb after breadcrumb, you know? Oh, God. Oh, I thought that was the God Pit. I was excited. Over on BB's side. All right,
It was
it's cool.
very close.
All right, so our first player into the Ganon's Tower is going to be Palmenkott. Palmenkott. Man, this seed would have been really stressful to play.
Yeah, I mean, it's basically full cleared everything available at this point.
Yeah, I mean, if I was Palmenkott, we're spending keys on Lava Chest, and we're spending keys in Pod, like, oh man.
Yeah, so Palmenkott first into GT, but again, with Bibi having already done Aga Tower and Palmenkott needing to do it, they are very close.
No, so Vortex, BB has not done the powder check, as far as I know. I don't remember him doing Magic Bat. And powder was in Pyramid Fairy, so that would be a pretty gross spot for the.
Yeah, well, I mean, if BB goes to do powder before going to GT, that would be pretty awful for Palmenkott if it had to be that.
We got people saying check number 9 out of 27 for the Pod Big Key.
Actually,
Josh saying 27. There we go.
Was check number, I think, like negative 180 because we found it about 2 hours ago.
No. The Pod Big. We're switching it. We're switching it up.
Okay. I got you. Okay.
Switching it up. The Pod Big Key. Now we got 27 choices. Although not technically, right? Because unless we find another GT big small key, then we're a couple of checks that we can't get. Like just Fire Bar Room, I guess. All right, just bombs. Getting there. BB with this blind script here. Just tank everything because we've got maybe not that much.
A little improv from blind, but BB's got to take care of it.
We got red mail, man. Just like walk up to him and slash your sword. All right, checking rando room. Just making our way through Ganeth's tower. It's gonna be validation. It's gonna be validation chest. That's pod big, 27.
All right, so Bibi is going to check powder here before going up to GT, and I think that makes some sense.
It definitely makes sense.
Really close.
Oh, but there it is in rando room.
Okay, so.
And so this is just going to be more time that Palmenkott is going to buy back, and so Palmenkott's going to go ahead and climb, while Bibi also hasn't done hammer pegs. So I mean, this is depending on routing for Bibi through GT, right? If Bibi chooses to go right side of GT first, like towards the tile room, then in the compass room, then I think Palmenkott may have recovered the lead. However, I think this does come down a little bit to Bibi's routing choices in GT. It's gonna be close.
Yeah, definitely hope for Bibi's sake that he decides to go right up to GT after this and not do something like turn in the green pendant.
Yep, that would be ideal. Watch this gauntlet climb on Palmenkott's side. And Bibi going straight into GT now, so
it's good for him.
We got red mail, butter sword, silver arrows.
Yeah,
not a fear in the world.
This could come down to
Gänget. This is close.
Yeah, they could both be on Gänget at the same time at the end of this.
Can never be too safe, I guess. Red mail, mirror shield.
Well, that fairy just showed up. Might as well.
16 hearts. Half magic. Palmenkott just wanted a friend for the rest of the seed.
Yeah, I also trap my friends in bottles.
Are you like... Never mind. I won't go there. Oh no, Palmenkott slashing all up underneath that land moles. Gets him down, just 3 cycles. Yeah, this race is going to be very close in the end, I think. Less close, I think, if Bibi decides to go full right, and he has the cane out, so it looks like we are going to go to compass room.
All right, yeah, that will cost him a little bit of time here.
Yeah, when you're one item for go mode and it's not the GT big key, like I just feel like there's more checks faster on the left side of GT. So I would say that actually Palmenkott now has a lead. Slight lead, but lead. We'll know as soon as Palmenkott finishes the Agate Tower.
Yeah, it still depends on how long it takes to do all this, but yeah, this is unfortunate for Bibi. I don't really blame him too much because you don't know where it is, but
no, you're right. Like I said, I just think that there are more checks on the left side, and you're looking for one item. Oh no, the fairy!
Yeah,
the fairy.
You thought it was
unnecessary. We thought it was superfluous fairy, but that fairy friend coming in clutch for Palmenkott. Down goes Moldorm too. Well, Maddie, this has been a seed.
Certainly has. Congratulations to both these runners for getting through it. They aren't quite done yet, but I think that they will both finish it.
They can both
they feel good about it.
They both see the light. Well, actually, Bibi not quite yet, but Palmenkott finally sees the light at the end of the tunnel. He's like, "Oh man, I've got all the things." Oh, missing the shot on Agatu. Missing a couple of shots on Agatu. Alrighty, there goes Agatu down. Now all we have to do is finish Agat Tower, flew over to Pod, kill Helmasaur, and then get back to drop into the pit to kill the Ganon. So Bibi about to get the, see that light that's shining? Here it comes. Here it is. Shining light of I'm done. Do not save and quit, Bibi. Oh no.
Alright, luckily.
Climb the tower,
save
Bibi.
and quit there in time to just...
Alright, so we've got Agat Tower versus... We have Agat Tower versus Ganon's Tower climb. And so execution of two different places, I think.
Yeah, and Agat Tower is a shorter climb than GT.
I think so. And you can just run from the pyramid over to the thing instead of fluting and mirroring. I don't know what's faster. No, it's definitely better to do Agat Tower before doing Pod because you can save and quit as soon as beating Pod, and then as soon as that happens, it save and quits you to the pyramid because you have the mirror and Agat's dead. And so you just drop right in. So Palmenkott down to 3 hearts. That's probably fine. Yeah, I think Palmenkott is definitely going to be in the pod earlier. Needs a few more arrows. Now he's got plenty. And we were getting a gauntlet climb here. Gauntlet climb versus Agat climb again. I think the gauntlet is slower. Especially, I don't remember how many blue balls there were.
Yeah, I do not either.
We kind of had a lull when Bibi was doing this, because we only had a couple of checks left and it was exciting.
That ended up being the case for a lot of the seed.
Very true. Count blue balls. How many are there, Maddie? Definitely not one yet.
Still haven't seen one. There we go.
There's one.
All right, wrapped up Aga 1. So he'll be heading off the pod now.
Yep, we'll see if he runs or if he just mirrors and flutes. Probably mirrors and flutes.
There he goes.
Bibi actually needed to grab the helmet key. This is the way that the routing worked out.
Yes. Still enough.
All right, down goes Moldrum 2. So just an Aga fight, and they flew over to pod away. So this race is still fairly close, depending on how this Aga fight goes.
Yeah,
I would say that Palmenkott definitely.
The Palmenkott's going to be ahead by 1 to 2 minutes here, so...
I think you're right. It would take a pretty bad gain and fall late.
In this little lull hill here as we wait for them to get to their Ganon fights, go ahead and thank our tracker today, Irritable Penguin, for keeping track of all of the items and keys in this very difficult seed.
Yeah, not really a fun seed, but it's classic key sanity. These seeds drain me.
You know, they had boots the whole time, at least.
Yeah, that's true. All right, so we're walking over to pod from Bibi's side. Palmenkott choosing to flute. Having a little trouble in the turtle room here.
Done. Just 2 more things to kill here. Helmet soaring. Yeah.
Indeed. All right. Just gonna red mail. Hell is not very dangerous because everything does 1 heart of damage, and we have 16 of those. We could almost trade hits with Helmasaur and still win.
Yeah, pretty close to it. And yeah, Helmasaur does not provide a challenge today.
Oh, 10 arrows. Look at that. Yeah, so we're just the back of pod apart. I'd give it like 2 minutes or something is probably the difference here. And so this is why you actually do Aga Tower before clearing the last pendant dungeon. It's because you save and quit to the pyramid and then just drop right in. You don't have full health, but again, red mail. Just 6 slashes here, 6 slashes in the next phase. Gonna just use the cake with her half magic, just real nice and simple. Grab the wall here, save the magic. Why not?
I mean, he's got.
Don't even need to. Just smack the guy a bunch. 2 more slashes here, and then 4 silver arrows for the win for Palmenkott. There's 1. Be careful. Oh. 2 more hits. Gänget not being nice with his warps. Final arrow, and down goes the pig.
All right, get your GGs in chat in for Palmenkott. As long as he crosses this bridge here, he will finish first and win this race.
GG's to Palmenkott.
That's official race time GD time of 2 hours, 24 minutes, and 49 seconds. Bibi is going to be following close behind here, just about to drop into Gänget himself. So we'll probably watch Bibi do this and then invite both runners in here for the interview.
It's looking that way. Just to finish up here while we're getting our final slashes on Gänget with the butter sword, make sure you guys give our runners a follow. They slogged through this seed. Which, again, classic example of how Bad Keys goes.
It has the opportunity to provide plenty of viewing pleasure. Let's call it that.
Definitely viewing pleasure. I personally don't like playing. I've decided this is not my favorite mode. More silver arrows. 1 more.
All right, so got hit by the fire bat, but was not holding down on any control pad directions, so did not get knocked off.
And down goes Gänget. So we're gonna be about what, 2 minutes apart?
Yeah.
2:11 looks like.
Yep, get the GGs in chat here for Bibi. Did a very nice job. Finishes up with a official time of 2 hours and 27 minutes even.
Yeah, so that's 2 minutes and 10 seconds, right? 11 seconds.
All right, let's see if we can get both our runners in here for the interview.
Yep, in the meantime, again, make sure you give the crew a follow as well. My wonderful co-com and teammate here, Norse Maddie, and Irritable Penguin for tracking. And a shout out to our restreamer putting all this on, Artero. If anybody's had thoughts of trying to become a restreamer to get some more games of some of your favorite runners involved in the Open League, on the league Discord, there's some information on how to get that started. It's actually not too difficult this season. It's actually fairly easy. There's a really nice setup. And so ask around on the Discord and people can hook you up, and maybe we can get some more open races on. All right. right, we're just waiting on trying to get the runners in here for interviews.
Yeah, while we're waiting here, I can let you know what we got coming up later today. Still a few more matches to play. Looks like we've got another Open League match here on the ALTTPR League channel. It'll be Guardians of the Galaxy Brain with Ricky of Kokiri versus Hovering Sick Kids with Sick Jester. And then we also have some invitational matches as well.
Yeah, that's coming up at 4:10.
Yeah, that's 4:10.
On the league.
Not right now. 4:10. On the invitational side, on Speed Gaming 4 at 3:10 Eastern Time, WJP DTB and Willard J. Bradley versus Pug Trio and Solsky. 4:10 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 2, I Like Big Boots with Pitzian versus Crosswords Key Sanity and Ace Zero. And the last one in the invitational will be Arrow 216 with Error versus Two Pearl versus that'll be Oasis 28 running. And that's at 5:10 p.m. I think we've been joined in the booth by someone here.
Hello.
This is Palmenkott.
Yes,
it is. Sir.
Thank you so much. What a seed.
He was very, very breadcrumby the whole way.
Indeed, yes.
We liked your...
Yeah?
We got to point out your Vitreous fight. We were wondering why you didn't try to check the other two chests in Mire prior to going into Vitreous.
Yep, it would have been so much easier. I just had completely forgotten that Fighter Sword deals 0 damage to the eyes, so I just, let's go. It's going to be a long fight, but I didn't expect that when going in.
Very impressive, though. You got it done.
Sure, it was fun. Glad that I didn't die there. And I did see in chat that Bibi perhaps did die to Vitreous. I'm so sorry for that.
Yeah. Got to go back in with a Tempered Sword, though. So this is a lot easier the second time.
Much better. Yep.
Yeah. So we were asked by chat to ask a question. How long have you been playing Rando?
I've been playing for 1.5 years now. I was in the mentor tournament for this summer.
Yeah, I think Maddie and I as well. So
yeah,
great tournament. Definitely get you back up to snuff to get put in the middle of everybody and be competitive.
Yep. Yeah, so 1.5 years, give or take.
Yeah, probably something I should ask you about as well. When you open the door to get the lava chest in a Turtle Rock?
Yep.
What were you thinking later? Like, oh, I kind of wish I hadn't done that, or
surely did. I mean, what did bother me most was actually all of my pod dips. I went there so many times, even once, and then left. Because I was just a little bit worried about the key situation. In Turtle Rock, I just wanted to be thorough and leave nothing behind. So taking the lava chest check, I felt was completely reasonable, even though it did eventually also bite me a little bit there. If I hadn't used that, I would, of course, have reached the...
you got first bow and last
the laser bridge. Yeah. So
just for future reference, just for your information, a lot of people will scum that if they don't get what they need.
Yep. I usually do that when it's not this situation, but I should have.
Yeah, you can always, especially having the mirror, you could have gone to Laser Bridge and then mirrored without taking the safety door, and then died to get a save and quit point, and then scummed your last key, right?
Of course, yeah. Should have done that.
That's so hard to think about, especially in a seed like this, where surely you're flustered. This was an AGA required logically seed to get to East Dark World, to East Dark World, right? So you get the cape out of bridge chest,
yes,
without a sword.
Yeah, and that first sword was in Dark Cross. I believe that Dark Cross sword blocked all the other swords.
Which I did
because of that,
not do
Anga.
in a while.
Yeah, you and Bibi both waited. I think Bibi did Dark Cross prior to doing the bridge chest.
Yeah.
But you did it in the opposite order, which is fine.
Yep. Yeah, it was absolutely a seed to chew on. And I absolutely didn't feel that I was like miles ahead. I felt that I always had to try different crazy stuff to find an edge, which never showed up, basically.
Oh, chat correcting me. Thanks, chat, for keeping me on my toes. Technically not Aga required since that hammer was available.
Yeah.
At the same time as Aga. But yeah, no, that Mire diff. So at what point did you realize you're like, oh man, I'm gonna have to go into Mire with a fighter sword?
Well, I mean, when nothing else was open, when that was a clearable dungeon, and like, well, what the heck, this is gonna be fun. But I should have absolutely looked more closely at my sword situation there, because I was like, just, well, it's green, I can definitely do this. Didn't think that it would be so dangerous and slow. I was very happy though that I had Kern jumped over to pod earlier, because that meant that I could have the blue mail at least, which made it a little bit safer. Doing that on green mail would have been complete suicide.
Yeah, so I guess that's a good question. So had you gotten the hammer, would you have still gone into Vitreous and tried to fight him, or would you have been like, nope, see you later?
I don't know, actually. Can you deal damage to those guys with a hammer? I guess you can.
You can.
Yeah.
You can.
So, I mean, I would probably have tried for, like, completionist's sake and like being thorough, but perhaps in hindsight, the fight was pretty slow due to this. So maybe it would have been wiser to actually not do that and instead come back with more gear. But yeah, it's hard to say.
Yeah, so I guess what was the worst part of the seed for you? Like, what did you least like about it?
So I pretty much last location that sword down in Dark Cross, and I knew that I had one check remaining there, and since I didn't have that key, I was just like, oh no, something is definitely gonna be down there. I will sometime need to go, and I did put it off, and then when I eventually went, I found the sword. So then I absolutely felt that I was behind, and thought that I had to pull something out of the clown hat to find an edge. So then I felt a little bit sketchy there.
Yeah, just I like how they put both big keys to Ice and Mire, or Ice and Swamp in the wrong dungeon.
Yes. And finding the Ice big key when you have just been to Ice Palace, that really sucked. Like, oh no, I don't want to go back there again. But, well,
you didn't have anything left.
You had to.
Yep.
You literally had nothing left.
Yep.
Yeah, Bibi actually did Swamp first.
Right.
When they got to that point, and so they had the Ice big the first time going in, and didn't have the Swamp big, and so never had to do the Swamp check.
Yeah.
But Bibi did do Pyramid Fairy, right? Because they stole the Poke Key.
Yep.
And actually didn't open Lava Chest, and when they got their other TR small key, not the one in Pod, I can't remember which one they got. They went back up and just cleared TR, right?
Right.
Unlocked Pyramid Fairy, so they lost that time. Powder was there; they had done Magic Bat as well.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's about the Vitreous death. Kind of made a lot of the difference. Bibi had a few unfortunate deaths, like on the way to Ice Ride Cave one time, and then I think we died going to Desert Palace the first time as well, to one of the Sandmen, because dashing around without a sword it's
dangerous. Yep.
It's dangerous stuff.
It's dangerous to go without a sword.
That's shout outs to week 7, where they decided to give co-op Entermiser week boots and no sword starting.
That's good.
So that'll be fun.
But this thing that happened to me in Waterfall Fairy Cave, like I was water walking, I went up to Waterfall Fairy, I opened up a chest, and then I was swimming. I don't know if
so if you get a heart piece or a heart container and it refills your health,
Right.
In water walking state, you will go back into swimming, right?
Crap.
And so that actually good to remember if you ever sequence break in cross keys and it's a dungeon, right? So you can get to the back of Ice Palace and like be at Ice Tea Room and grab the chest and it be a heart piece and you fill your hearts and then suddenly you're swimming in Ice Palace.
Yep. Dangerous stuff. Okay, well, I thought that it was something like that.
Yeah, well, it's good that you got through this. You can put it behind you. Looking forward
Go
to
on with my day.
Yeah, this is you got the Gänget on the board here.
Finally.
So for week 3, Casual Boots is on the docket. Do you know who is racing and do you have a schedule yet?
Yep. So we're going to be racing Missing Two Bows, which is a completely lethal German team. And I will be facing Houston Baba at, it's going to be 8 Central European Standard, whatever, summertime for me. And that's going to be like, what is it now? It is 2 Eastern. Yes. 2 Eastern on Thursday. So Thursday at 2. Then it's a good time for us.
Yeah, should be fun.
Yep, should be. And also very scary.
All right, well, Maddie, I think we probably close it up. You got any final thoughts, Palmenkott?
No, just thank you so much for the Restream team, and being able to be on here was absolutely a blast. So thank you so much for helping us all make this happen. And also GG to Bibi, that unfortunately couldn't join the interview here.
Yeah, so GG's to both runners. Again, be sure to give the runners a follow. There's more league action today, as Maddie had alluded to. But I think that's it for us.
Thank you so much. Heja Sverige.
Yep, thanks Palmenkott. Thanks Vex for spending the Sunday morning, afternoon with me here in the booth. Thanks to Irritable Penguin for the tracking. And thanks to Artarl for the restream. And thanks to all of you for watching. And enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you so much. Bye.